Mark Morris has brought his acclaimed dance group and music ensemble from New York to perform at the Sydney Opera House. And here's a little of what you can expect. Mark Morris will also be running classes and workshops, including one for people with Parkinson's disease and their carers, which he's been doing for a number of years now. And he joins us now from Sydney. Mark Morris, great to have you on News Breakfast. Good morning.
Morning.
It's wonderful to have you here to talk modern dance. We've had such a grim news morning, if you like, so many serious topics. And what's always been lovely about the work that you do and the nature of your ensemble is that you insist on live music performance. Why is that so important to you?
For the same reason that live dancers are important to me. I mean, for me, I take all my dances from music, and that used to be the way things went. In fact, it used to just be called music and not live music. So for me, I would no sooner tour without musicians than I would without dancers. So for me, it's a complete experience. I want everybody live, including the audience.
Most importantly, the audience. Tell me about the creative process for you, though, when you're marking out a new dance. Is music in lockstep? I don't want to ask you the dreaded question about, you know, which comes first, but how do they work in together in the creative process of actually marking out what a new dance might be for you?
Well, I choose music that I love and can bear to listen to and study for a very long time, because, of course, by the time you see a dance, I've been working on it for a long time and listening. And so, in fact, in rehearsal even, I always use live music. All the classes, all the rehearsals, all performances have live music. So when I'm making up a piece in the studio with my wonderful dancers, I choreograph it as we work it out. So there's sort of no other version than the one that happens between the musicians and the dancers. And I make all the decisions, but it happens very spontaneously and intuitively and with a great deal of preparation and work.
As someone who works in the field of contemporary dance, of modern dance, and is one of its leading exponents, does the grammar, the language of contemporary dance need to be reinvestigated from time to time? Do you find that in order to keep yourself engaged, you need to keep challenging what that grammar, if you like, of modern dance is? Well,
as far as I'm concerned, dance is dance, whether it's classical ballet or contemporary or modern, whatever, or street dance, social dance. It's people communicating with one another physically. So really, like any language changes over time, I just do my best not to make up the exact same dance twice in a row. So if I do that, that keeps me going. It's been working for a number of years, so it's kind of working, I guess.
It's been working for a long time. You've had your dance group since 1980, and
I know.
That's a really long time. Your personnel changes must have been substantial over those years, I guess.
Well, yes. It's also a very good job to have. So my dancers a lot of them last 15 or 20 years. They dance wonderfully with my company for that long.
No, I know what you mean by last.
And a lot of people keep working with me. Yeah, exactly. I've endured. So it's been very gradual. If you haven't seen the company, last time we were in Sydney was about 11 years ago. And so some of the people have changed, but if you're me, it happens so incrementally that it seems an organic thing. But yeah, people stay for a long time. It's a very good job to have, and people are devoted and intelligent and wonderful artists. So
tell me about the dance for Parkinson's disease that I think you've incorporated into your company for quite some time now, and there'll be one such event also as part of your Sydney Opera House performance.
Well, it's a very, very interesting program that was developed about a dozen years ago with two dancers from my company and the Brooklyn Parkinson's group. My studios are in Brooklyn, New York. And they, through working with people who had Parkinson's, came up with a syllabus and a way to get people to move, to dance, and to sing based on the repertoire of my company. But it's very, very much not scrutinized. It's not a clinical study. It's not a miracle cure. It's just a fabulous way to get people with Parkinson's sort of unlocked and socialized and staying active with each other, and it's a wonderful thing that's sweeping the world. So we're giving a class to Parkinson's people and also participating in training so that the Parkinson's program that we started can be perpetuated, and it's happening here in Sydney and everywhere. So
it must be